One, two, three, what's popping? It's Precy and we are back playing Shapes.io. This is episode 4 and this is the shape that we have got to make. We have got to make a white circle within a blue circle, with a top left of the blue circle actually being a blue square rather than a blue circle. So let's try work on that. The other thing I want to point out is that this shape here is how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to use this and then I'm going to turn that blue and then I'm going to rotate it 180 degrees, and then I'm going to get a circle from nearby where I can find a circle somewhere, hopefully, and then I'll put that on top. Maybe we'll go up here and then craft it all down here. So let's start working on that. So guys, I'll show you what I've got going on so far. We've got these shapes being dyed blue. This is very simple, just basic factory. You've just got the shapes coming in this side, the blue coming in, splitting off and coming into each of the sides of the painters. Then for the white dye, we've got over here, we've got a blue line coming in, splitting off into the left side of each of these mixers. We've got a red line coming in and splitting off into the right side. Then I'm feeding that directly into the next mixer. There's no need to combine them and then split them off again, it's just a waste of time. And I've got the green line coming in on the left side, and I think this is going to be magenta coming out of the blue and red, and that's going directly into the right side, and that should give us a full throughput of the white dye. And these shapes then just used with these circles. The white and the circle comes together, you get white circles. So now all we need to do is combine these, which all I'm going to do for that is almost the exact same as this mechanic down here, where I've got the tunnels coming in to this one side of the stackers, and I've just got it splitting off into each of the shapes. Combine all these together and we should have, if I'm not wrong, exactly the shape we're looking for. But this should only produce half a throughput of belts, because we're going to be limited by these stackers. Like, oh wait, no, maybe it'll be full. I think this is not producing a full throughput, but that's why we're going to work on mixing and painting tier upgrade 3. So we'll work on that next. Let's just bring this up to the hub, wherever the hub may be. There we are. So we're going to start working towards finishing this, and that unlocks blueprints, which I think will let me copy entire sections of factory. So I've had a change of heart and I want to just make these shapes straight away. So what I'm going to do is use this, cut it in half and just dispose of the right hand side. So what I want to find out is that the cutter is 3 items and the extractor is 2.4. So I'm just going to go with 1 cutter per extractor. Might be a little bit overkill, but I'm not really fussed about it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if we're getting 2.4 items a second and we want a full belt, I think that means we need 5 of these extractors. So let's work on that. I've just unlocked the copy and paste parts of your factory. Select an area, hold control and drag with your mouse and press C to copy it. Pasting is not free. Need to produce blueprint shapes to afford it. Those you just delivered. Sorry? Yeah, let me figure out what that means and I'll come back to you. Okay, so if I wanted to, let's say, duplicate this factory that produces the cyan dye, it would cost 500 of that shape, and I presume that's the only shape that it'll ever ask for. So top priority is getting, like, we always want to be producing these. These are fantastically important shapes. But right now we're just going to keep working on this up here. Ignore this is a mess. Okay, so in order to paint these shapes red, I'm going to need to make another painting array, but we've made painting arrays before. So if I just copy this whole section here, it's going to cost 740, but I can just paste this down and I could paste that I don't know which side the shapes need to come in from. Let me figure this out. And all I've got to do then is run shapes in there. Finish that line off. One red dye in there. We should start getting red shapes out this side. I didn't paste the tunnels properly, so let me fix this up and I'll come back. So I've come up with this little contraption here that will split off of the line, merge spin one half of the red shapes one way and the other side will just come directly in and it'll join them all together. So if I use my brand new copy tool, I can just continue to paste this all along here. I need to do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, and that should then give me, if I'm not mistaken, when I merge all these lines together, should give me a full line of these shapes coming through. So this new blueprint tool is fantastic, and it actually makes the game better. I feel like you should get it earlier in the game, because otherwise it's just a tedious thing having to continuously keep making the same thing over and over again. I gotta find a spot. Yeah, then we have a spot for them to come in. Let's cross over this line, bring them all the way over to the side and all the way straight down, and that will start working towards our painter upgrade. We've got 4,500 of these blueprint shapes. So next thing we got to work on is this magenta square with a white circle on top, but this is going to be far easier now with the copy tool. So this is super easy. We made a white factory. Here it is. We can copy that, paste that down. All we need then is a couple of chain extractors running into that line. We've got to run red into one of them. It doesn't matter the order. I think 5 extractors will full compress a belt. And then we've got to run blue into this one. So running this along here. It's messy. Let's tidy that up. And we should just get a full line of white dyes. So that is so easy. Makes this game so much easier with this copy tool. It's fantastic. I feel like now the game really picks up. Right, now we need to work on dyeing circles white. So here's some circles. Let's get some of them circles over. So we can just put white circles in there and magenta circles in there. This is copied from the previous thing that we made, and it's the wrong way around, so let's scrap all that. So white circles up the top, and then magenta squares in there. Let's have a quick look. Once we get through the initial backlog of broken stuff, we should start getting white circles on magenta squares, and we are ready to go. So that is that done. Also, while we're here, upgrade this, and look at that. That's what we need for the next upgrade. We also need these, which we're already doing. These are in production. We don't need anything else at the moment. Belts would be the next best thing that we can upgrade. But for now, let's just continue just working towards the main objectives. So this is pretty good. The only thing we can do now to improve the speed of these is either upgrade belts or just have a second belt doing the exact same thing as all of this. So we need all of that again, or faster belts. So I think the easier one is definitely faster belts, but then when you look at this, maybe it's not easier. But let's try it anyway. So red star, yellow circle and a red star. And here we are. These are facing the wrong way because I had it flipped the wrong way. That only took me probably about 2 minutes to actually set up. It was super easy. All it took was this and I copied that twice. Put these into this side, red into one side. Then I just needed this as well, which I copied also from up here. It was this one here. Run the yellow into this side. Then I just needed to combine the two shapes, which I got from this setup here. And bang, we are getting these shapes in now as well. So it really is just a case of copy and pasting now. But you can maximize it so that you can get, like, you really want to maximize, make sure all these belts are coming with full throughputs. I'm looking at these, we don't need these anymore. These are unnecessary. But we'll leave them there until we have a reason to get rid of it. So right now, let's work on, I'm thinking we work towards the main objective, this. Let's try to just get more of them, just quicker. So it's not a full belt, so let's find out why that is. We're not getting enough white circles or magenta squares. Yeah, we need more of these machines, so this is a simple fix. Copy, paste, bang, that's that one fixed. And then more white circles we do here, so we copy and add there, paste, bang. That should give us more white circles as long as there's enough of these coming through. That should give this setup enough white circles and magenta squares to fully compress this belt. Let's recreate this whole setup again, a second time. It might be difficult to find more squares and the dies that I need. Nah, do you know what? It'll be easy. Let's do it. So here we are. Here we have the same thing again. We have blue and red making magenta. Magenta coming in with some squares to make magenta squares. We've got the huge big white dye factory again with red, green coming in this side, blue coming in from up here. They're all coming around here. The circles I had to source back from all the way over here, over similar to where the other circles are coming from. So those circles are turning into white circles. They're all being joined together in this factory. And then we've got the line finished up and we just got to drag it all the way to the exit. And we've got two full belts of these shapes coming through. Oh, look how that lines up. So we got two full belts of these coming through. So we're going to finish this objective now in no time. We are just about to finish, and there it is. We've finished. We've unlocked a new variant of the tunnel. It has a bigger range, and you can also mix and match those tunnels now. Very cool. Very fun. Next shape we need. Oh my god. It's a shape that we've already started working on. Well, that's fantastic. I was going to finish the video here, but let's finish off this one as well, and then we'll finish off this video. So I'll just upgrade this and see what the problem with this is. More yellow circles. Easy fix. Let me fix that. So not only have I upgraded to try and fully compress this belt, I've actually added an entire second belt by duplicating this to here, this to here, this to here, this one here, running these and just joining them all up then. And they're all using the same like resource nodes, so that's why it's so compact. There's the thumbnail for the video, by the way. That looks awesome. And we have got 2 lines of these coming in now, so this should be done very quickly. There we go. We have unlocked a variant of trash. It allows to store items up to a given capacity. And that is some shape. I didn't know you could merge more than once, but we'll work on that in the next episode, because that is going to be the end of this episode for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and make sure to keep an eye out for the next video. Bye bye.